the middle of San Jose, Latin America. So why do we have a space like this? Well, in 1832, we started to export coffee. So a lot of money arrived to our country because, let's admit it, we have great coffee here. Have you tried our coffee?
Yeah.
Not yet? Totally recommend it. Yeah. Do you like it?
It's good.
Nice. So our coffee farmers sent their kids to Europe to study with the money they earned. And when they returned as a professionals, they wanted to recreate a space like the ones they saw there, to bring art and improve education here in Costa Rica. So they decided to build this theater. But obviously they didn't pay for this theater, right? Years later, in 1891, President Jose Joaquin Rodriguez approved taxes to finance the construction of this theater. A tax on coffee exports and a tax on imports. That means that all Costa Ricans paid for this theater, not just the upper class. Okay, this is very important to remember. All the paintings and sculptures you will see here today were brought from Europe. Back then, everything came by ship to Puerto Limon, then by train to San Jose, and then by Oscar to the National Theater. It took 6 years to complete the construction, and we inaugurated this theater in 1897 with the opera Faust by a French company. Okay, so here we have music and dance by Adriatico Flori. Those sculptures were outside on the roof, but we put them inside almost 100 years later because, well, the rain, the contamination, the sunlight, the pigeons, everything were destructed. Those sculptures are made out of white marble, but now they look more like concrete, right? Well, it's because of that deterioration. Now, on this way, please. These are Comedy and Tragedy by Pietro Capurro. And these sculptures are the same material and the same age, but these ones stay always inside. So you can notice the difference, right, between these and those. Totally different. Okay, now we are going inside the theater, but I need to tell you something. This is a very active theater, so if you see something weird, please don't be scared. Okay? Nice. Yeah, this is a very active theater. We have around 200 different productions per year here. Now we are setting everything for the National Symphonic Orchestra that is going to be here this weekend. If you want to come, you can ask on the ticket office. Maybe you can... No, I think they are sold out. No, yeah, there are tickets, yes, if you want to come. Hello! And well, this theater has a horseshoe shape, like the French theater design for the operas. And it also has some details of this kind of theaters. For example, the stage. Take a look at the stage. It is not flat. It is a little bit higher on the back. And this is very nice because if we have arcs on the back part, we can see them very well from everywhere. Okay? And now take a look at those boxes on the sides. Those were the secret boxes for people who didn't want to be seen by the ones who had a seat here. Like politicians, famous artists, people with their lovers. And also widows, because widows weren't allowed to be seen. So they had to stay hidden there to watch the shows. Not anymore, thank God, yeah. And actually we don't sell those tickets anymore because, well, the view from there to the stage, it's terrible. So now there is a ventilation system over there to the theater. Take a look at the chandelier over there. It was made here in Costa Rica by our people. It has 87 light bulbs and a mechanism that allows us to bring it down. So we can replace the light bulbs very easily. Back then it was a mechanism by hand, but now it is automatically. And the painting surrounding the chandelier by Roberto Fontana, Allegory to Fine Arts. It is an oil canvas pasted to the ceiling. And well, we brought the painting here already done in 4 pieces. Maybe you can see the lines over there. Yeah, right? Yeah. Okay, but the most important detail of this theater is the floating floor, which is this one, by the way. So as you can see, this theater has no orchestra pit. And that's because back then, in the 18th, the upper class removed the orchestra pit from the original design because they wanted to have the possibility to transform this in a big ballroom. So they designed a mechanism that is underneath that allows us to raise up the floor at the same level with the stage. So the first step is to remove all the seats. We take them away, and then, okay, we need about 12 people to turn around the mechanism. To raise the floor. So back then was the army who did that job. Now it's our new government. Very symbolic. So we raise the floor only once every 4 years. 4 years when we change government. So new president comes here with her or his ministers. They go down to the basement, turn around the mechanism, raise the floor, and then at night we have like a dinner to receive the new government. That will be the only occasion when we raise up the floor. Okay? And well, originally the capacity of the theater was for 1,200 people, but now it is just for 700 because we removed some seats to make space for the wheelchairs and the evacuation routes. So 700 full capacity now. Any questions so far? Yeah. Sorry? Oh my God, I really don't know. Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he was there on the presidential box. Yeah. The one in the middle. We're gonna see that box in a couple of minutes, okay? Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I've seen that picture.
Anything else? Okay, now we're gonna see the foyer, which is the space where the upper class used to stay during the opera recess. Back then, the operas were too long, like 6 or 7 hours. So they used to go there to drink champagne, eat, smoke, chat. Okay? So we're gonna know this place. Follow me, please. Are we done? Yeah. Okay, take a look at those pieces over there. You will see all of those pieces in everywhere here. Those pieces are made out of plaster and covered with gold, which is an Italian technique. And you will see a little bit about the restoration job on the second floor, because all of those pieces are the originals since the 80s. Okay, well, this is an eclectic theater. It means that we have a lot of art styles here. For example, this one here in this lobby and also in the first one is neoclassic. 2 or 3 colors, very calm, okay? But, for example, those lamps are Baroque. And, follow me please. Here on the second floor, you can see the Rococo style on the wall, which is this one. It is a French style, by the way. And take a look at these beautiful marble stairs. These are different types of marble from different regions of Italy. And now take a look at those paintings on the sides by Paolo Serra, the only Italian who came here to paint. Back then, we didn't export tropical fruits, so government brought Italian here and he did those paintings and also about the floating floor here, okay? Okay, so are the ones that I show you on the first lobby, and this one is this one. Okay, now we have replicas of the sculptures. Hi, Mr. Varela.
What are you doing here? Again?
Show me them the theater.
You're here every day. It's the same story.
Also you.
Yeah, but I'm dead. I live here.
I know, yeah. Okay, let me introduce you. He is Mr. Antonio Varela.
Hi, nice to meet you.
He was the master builder of this theater.
I was. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Project manager. They call me project manager now. What is a project manager? I don't know. That's the term they use. Project manager.
Okay,
How is the master building?
Well,
What are you doing? Friends of you? Upper class?
Yeah. why
Are
not?
they upper class?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're in the foyer.
Well, just say yes. Yeah. Oh, Espanol. Okay. Well, we can do the tour in Spanish now. We can practice. Well, it's good to see a lot of people here. Good friends.
Okay, yeah. But you know what? You came in a perfect time. Maybe you can show them the space and also the video.
Right.
Because I haven't had my coffee.
Go for the coffee.
Maybe
Cafe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, any problems with the ghost? No? Totally fine? Okay, have fun. I will see you later, okay? Bye-bye.
enjoy the coffee. There's no coffee for us, so sorry. So, the video here is about how does the floor rise. You're gonna love this. Now move. Modern things. See? Hold on. Oh, there you go. So that's what happens every 4 years when Costa Rica is the transfer of powers. The government, the current government is always invited. When they come to the theater, they go down to the basement, like the president is Mr. Rodrigo Chavez Robles. He came 2 years ago with the ministries and they went down to the basement, and down there it's the mechanism. Since 1895, still by hand. Wonderful handprint. You can see that at least 12 people are needed to turn the wheel, and if they don't stop, maybe in 35 minutes, the orchestra or the floor will be at the stage. 199 revolutions. That's interesting. Not bad, right? That was clever. That's why there is an orchestra in here. And, well, when I was alive, the army were the ones in charge to raise the floor to the government, but now it's the government. So I think it's a good way to symbolize that there's no more army in this country. Teamwork, democracy. Yeah. I think that's good. Do you have any questions? No. Hasta ahora. Todo bien? Lovely. Well, look at the foyer. It's a very nice lobby, and it was used in the past by the upper class, like you, right? They used to drink a lot of champagne here, had a lot of parties and dances. Look at the seats. The Louis XVI design seats were for the ladies, for the conversation. Because the men's smoking room, well, it's non-smoking now. No cigars, please. There's a ladies' smoking room as well, but it's non-smoking as well. So there's no more fun here. Anyway, but it's very well preserved, I think. And there is a restoration in progress by a Costa Rican couple. Very happy about it. They're restoring the plasters. You can see some of the examples on the tables. So that one's haven't restored yet. But those up there, look at the color. Those were restored, so that's what they're doing. Very nice.
How often is it restored?
Well, this is actually the first restoration since 1897.
Wow.
I mean, in the 90s, a restoration was made here. But maybe because of out of budget or correct product, they put here like the glitter, which is not very gold. So the oxidation and the color here is not good. You might think that this is good because it's an old theater, but it's not good. You know, that would be, it should be like the color. Look at the color of the gold sheets that we're using now. So I said the first restoration because right now it's a team with the expertise and they know about restorations and they're using gold sheets, 24 karat gold sheets. Like the ones, it's very nice.
¿Saben los detalles de estas figuras? ¿Qué son? Como dragones, pero hechuras.
This one is all about our gold. Bigger and visible. It's a good theme. There's a lot of rococo style here. It's all about there's nice paintings as well. This is the night, day, and the dawn by Vespasiano Vignani. He painted it. Look at the champagne fountains with no champagne. That's too bad. Well, yeah, right. There is no name on it. Could be like any, someone from government, an artist. There's nice sculpture here. That's the Triumph of Music, the original one, since 1990 in the foyer, because before 1990 it was outside on the roof. And the coat of arms, well, they represent the Costa Rica provinces. It's all Costa Rica. All Costa Rica, so San Jose, star. Fantastic y diferentes. Do you have any questions? No? Okay. The lady up there with the harp, Saint Cecile is her name. She's always watching you. Just for you to know. Like the Mona Lisa.
Oh.
You walk, keep an eye, and you will see. Always. No, it was a special glue at the time, called it rabbit tail. Rabbit tail is just a name. It was a very organic glue, and it's extracted from the bones of the animals. That's the name of it. Yeah, we'll use it. Ya está pronto a terminar, yeah, like 1 year and 3 months in the ETA. It's October, November.
These ones are restored, right?
Oh yeah.
So then what do they paint them with? The gold. Is that like real gold or?
It's a gold sheet.
Oh, so that was the here right here.
Not here. Right here is the prior process.
Oh, and then they do the gold sheet.
Exactly. They cannot put it. Very expensive. Yes, you're right. They cannot put the gold here because the wind got broken.
Oh, so that's the restored.
Yeah, that will be
That
like
door,
the final
wow.
yeah, exactly. Well, there's another painting that I want to show you, the most important one. This It's about the exportation of Costa Rica at the late 19th century. That's why it's so important.
Excuse me? Excuse me, Excuse me? Have you seen a coffee field? No.
There's no coffee fields in San Jose.
Oh, that's silly!
Well,
Oh, that's right! I was there! I was at the
I
painting!
think I might know why. I knew this will happen because he's a disaster.
Are you saying that I'm not
The most expensive canvas here, the most important is about Costa Rica. That's why it's so important.
Uh-huh.
But the coffee field next to the beach. Oh gosh.
No,
Nothing else is that important. Something else. Look at the man holding the bunch of bananas.
Uncle Macho. Uh-huh.
Well, he's holding the bunch of bananas upside down. It's not correct.
and there's one more thing.
Oh,
Street light. The street light in the middle of the beach.
With no wires. I mean, and if you go back, let's go back to 1897 when I was alive, by the way. No electricidad. Ni un limón. So I guess Aliardo Villa, he was a little bit
yeah, no,
Yes or no?
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, no,
Yes or no?
So, you know what? Let me explain to you. Our painter, Aliardo Vila, he never came to Costa Rica.
So?
So he just received your letters.
Why?
Uh-huh.
Was the government, not me.
Well, your friend's letters. With descriptions and instructions asking him to represent our country. But he never saw anything like that. He never saw coffee field. He never saw how people in Costa Rica carry a bunch of bananas. He never saw the port of Limon. He never saw anything like that.
What do you mean you never saw coffee field or a banana plantation? What? There's no coffee fields in Italy. Huh? No banana, yeah.
No. No. Just pizza. Yeah, right. So he had to use his imagination to do the painting.
It's an allegory.
Allegory to commerce and agriculture of Costa Rica is the name of the painting.
No. No. The name is Five Colones Bill. Oh, yeah. Five Colones Bill.
Have you heard that name?
It's known as the Five Coronas Deal painting because of different things. Because of the Five Coronas, the all Five Coronas Deal.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. Here.
The bill was out of circulation since 1992. Yeah, from 1964 to 1992.
This one, the one with the red skirt.
So you can see the same picture in one of the sides of the bill. So the Costa Ricans, like my friend here, started to name the canvas the Five Colones Beetle painting. That's not the name, but it's okay.
Nice. Yeah.
This one here, with the red skirt. Did you see me? Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
So teacher, I have one question. Well, you.
I'm a builder.
What are you doing here?
So I was in charge of this project.
Why?
A long time.
But
Because the
why are you with them?
Oh, my new friends.
Well, anyway, how can I get back to the base?
I have no clue. I'm just thinking. I'll figure it out. Why don't we, let's see the box seats.
Right on to the boxes. Oh! Come in, Triple, come in.
Yeah, I'm trying to say things. The possible corrections. Because of the non-realistic thing. That's more real.
Come to school, right?
Come in.
Monster.
Well, I think this is almost full. If you want to be on the front, maybe you can go over there. Oh, wow! This is fancy, right?
Step down.
Yeah! Great view,
So, what do you think? What was your name?
I love it. Ah?
What's your name?
Bella.
I like it.
Let me know when you're ready.
Bella.
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 I like the name.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
What do you think about the boxing set? Yeah, not bad, right?
I mean, they're great, but.
Acceptable.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Okay, excuse me, I need to
Yes.
go over there. Yeah, maybe I can.
Well, hold on. Hey, Primavera.
Okay.
Yo, come down.
What? What?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm going to be here because there is a lot of space.
Are you the president?
Well, not yet. Maybe someday. Who
Maybe,
knows?
and that will be lovely, but not now. So, no se puede. You must be invited by the current government to be here.
Yeah, no, you should stay here.
Otherwise
No,
it's not-
I expect to her, yeah, right now. No, but, yeah, there is a seat here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Great view. 4 heads. Nice. Woohoo.
You know, the upper class, they didn't care a lot about the view.
Yeah, I can notice that, yeah.
Remember that 1800s, the upper
Oh,
class.
yeah.
This was more for them to just be seen and socialize.
Okay.
Now, what about the third floor?
The one with the benches.
Yeah, there's some nice chairs up there.
Really?
Yeah, the gallery.
Uh-huh.
There's a different staircase through the sides. Before the ticket office is the door.
Do you mean outside?
Yeah. Benches with chairs. The best acoustics up there.
No, I
Price,
prefer to be here.
very good. That was for you.
For me? What do you mean for me?
Well, you know, 1800s. Upper class. Working class up there. Upper class here. No mixed. No mixed.
mean.
They didn't mix it. They didn't mix up with the lower. No, the working class.
Oh my god.
The non-oligarchs class. I think that sounds much better. Look, let me tell you, the best price.
It's awful there.
The ironic thing is the best acoustics is up there. The price is very cheap and the view is not bad.
The price is very cheap.
Cheap.
Oh, well, in that case.
On sale all the time.
Oh my god, well, in that case, you know what? I have an idea. Maybe if I go to the 3rd floor and run here, I can jump back to the painting.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Go,
I'm gonna
go,
do it.
go.
Okay,
Try
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, people, wish me luck. Wish me luck, okay? I'm gonna do it. Bye.
Dear.
Too much champagne.
Too much. No, not champagne for the best hats. That's why there's a 3rd floor. No, but that was the way it was. 1800s, different times. Not anymore. I mean, there's no more segregation. If you come to see a show here, yeah, the only way to access to the 3rd floor is through the sides. But that's because nothing can be altered here because of the heritage. It's heritage. So. Best acoustics is up there. It's not funny. And it's true. I mean, look at this. The view from here.
Well, any questions? So, what do you think? Is it good? Like?
Very beautiful.
The National Orchestra, I can see that probably can perform. That's why there's a lot of cheering.
Sabe qué van a tocar?
No idea. Sorry. I haven't seen the flyer yet. But I know that it's for the orchestra because every time that they come here to perform, it's the same thing.
So where's the orchestra during the performance?
For this show, the orchestra, it's there.
Oh.
They play on the stage.
No, I mean like when there's like a...
Or like a play with
Yeah,
live music.
yeah.
Well, the way they can remove 2-3 rows of the chairs out there.
okay.
That will be the space for the musicians. They play up front of the audience.
So all the paintings on the ceilings out there and in the reception room, they were painted in Europe?
In Italy.
In Italy. So the pictures of Costa Rica, it was just description, just a verbal description.
Verbal description.
Or like
Letters.
pictures. That's a
No pictures. No photographs.
fascinating.
So yeah, very good painters.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's one more sculpture to see, very important, from a Costa Rican artist. So it's down at the front lobby. So let's go back there to the front lobby, and Heroes of the Misery is the name of the sculpture. Let's see, what do you think about it? Ver los héroes de la serie.
I love your shirt. Oh, that's very good. No, I'm not dead, but I know. I know who is it. Nick. Right? Why? You like just the colors, or was it good? It's good. You haven't seen the anime yet? It's nice. Yes, ma'am. No, that's not part of the tour because there is no emergency extra rooms in the basement. So, safety first. Because, you know, Costa Rica could be a tremble at any time, and yeah. And it's from the back, the entrance. So it's kind of complicated.
You guys have a phantom
Yeah, we have like 4. Besides me,
besides you?
more. 4. Well, I counted 4.
Did he send letters like the one in Paris?
Oh, one of them sings, yeah. All right, well, it's good to see you again. Thank you very much for coming. Because it's, I need to go back to the other side. They're calling me. You know, I don't have a lot of time. But maybe you can show them the Heroes of the Misery. Tell them the story about that thing out there.
Yeah, of course, my pleasure. You should go and rest in peace now.
I will. Thank you so much for your time. Gracias. Adios.
Thank you.
Adios, adios. Bye bye.
Please come this way.
You never know.
So people, Italy to learn how to work with marble, and when he was there, government paid him to make a piece of art. So he made Heroes of Misery. He won a very important contest with this sculpture, but when the sculpture came here to Costa Rica, it was very controversial because the upper class didn't like it. And you know why?
But it shows
Mujeres?
misery.
Yeah. This is a peasant lady asking for money in the street. So, and they wanted just richness and power here, you know? And now it is very important for us because this peasant lady represents all Costa Ricans who really pay for this theater with their taxes. And I think it's a lovely sculpture, right? I mean, it's just like the Italians. Very nice. And well, talking a little bit more about the space, that one over there was the gentleman's cafeteria back then, in the 80s. Now it is mixed. So if you want a great cup of coffee or maybe eat something, you can go over there. And this one was the latest cafeteria back then. Now it is an exhibition room. You can go and take a look with no cost. So people, thank you so much for visiting us. It was a pleasure for me to be here with you guys. I hope you liked the tour and you enjoyed. And well, have a lovely day and enjoy Costa Rica.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna stay here for a couple of minutes if you need something. Okay.
Thank you.